All right, so welcome back. There are new rules for travelers this year, and you won't want to get tripped up in the process of the business of travel for your next adventure. Ben Komenkul is a luxury travel expert and founder of Ben's Big Deal, who helps travelers turn points into perks. Ben, it is great to speak with you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so what is the big stumbling block that some of us might be hitting, let's say 3 weeks from now, if we try to get on a domestic flight?
Yeah, so there's a new rule called Real ID. And Real ID means that you're going to need to identify yourself with a gold star, a black star, or something on the right-hand corner of your ID, your driver license.
Now, just real quick, is this something I can go to the dollar store and pick up a sticker for, or is there something deeper?
Unfortunately, you cannot go to the dollar store for this. Is this something you need to go to the DMV for? But the great thing, the good news is that there's alternatives. You won't be able to board a flight. TSA will not let you board a domestic flight if you don't have a Real ID with that star in the top right-hand corner starting May 7th. However, there are some alternatives out there for your listeners and viewers for them to be able to get on. So if they have a global entry card, if they have a passport, if they have a passport card, these are all ways in Department of Defense, permanent residence card. These are all things that they can be carrying them as a second form of ID.
Okay, so some of that, but this is America where most people don't have a passport. So it sounds like you're going to want to get that Real ID. Now, if I don't have it by May 7th, am I out of luck or can I still apply for it?
You can still apply. If you don't have a flight right around that time, that you may be okay. But if you're planning to travel for Mother's Day, Memorial Day, these are all things that you need to be considerate of. Make sure you bring some secondary form of ID. And one thing I want to make mention is about the passport card. A lot of people know about the passport book, but the passport card fits right inside of your wallet. It's the same size as a credit card. And it doesn't have any of your home information. So that has great protection for privacy for those who are concerned about having privacy and giving out their driver license everywhere.
Oh, nice. And can I cross some of the borders with the passport card?
The great thing about the passport card is you can be able to do a land crossing to Canada or Mexico and even the sea if you're taking a cruise.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's another option. All right, so say I want to make a land crossing into Canada, Mexico, or I want to go on a cruise. How do I manage to leverage my credit cards in a way so that I can get the most out of that travel experience?
That's a fantastic question. There are some premium credit cards that will give you a credit for what they call global entry. If you're heading to Canada, they call it if you're heading to Canada, they call it Nexus. If you're heading to Mexico, their version of that program is called Sentry. And if you have the Global Entry Program, which is a trusted traveler program, the U.S. government says you're a trusted traveler, you can be able to speed your way through these lines. I mean, I've been able, for my family, when we've done a Mexico border crosser, we've been able to save 2 hours each way just by being able to go using that special card. And these credit cards will actually give you credit, and so it makes it free.
Really?
Yes.
So, because all the credit cards, when they advertise, they always say, you'll get these loyalty deals if you stick with us and blah, blah, blah. But is there something deeper that I should be looking for? Or am I just looking for the loyalty programs where I'll get the most points from?
This is a great question. So many people earn cash back or they're earning travel rewards. Many of the cashback cards are perfectly fine if you're just trying to fly economy. But let's say you want to fly internationally and you're looking at a long haul flight of 15, 16 hours, something you're dreading, maybe you're heading to Japan or heading to Europe. It may be something you want to take a look at travel rewards. They're allowing you to transfer to airline programs. And these airline programs for some of the international programs or even programs like United, you could be able to use that and be able to use a lot less points and be able to get a great fare for what you basically can be able to get economy, what you would pay for an economy, but you'd be able to get a business class fare.
Yes, but fewer points. I thought when you signed up for a credit card and you got your travel points, that was a set deal. It's sounding like it's not.
It's not. I think many people don't understand that loyalty programs are great for the airlines, but not always great for you.
So I don't get value for my loyalty to
Well, here's what I would say. Many people who earn airline-specific miles, like let's say you love flying Delta, for example, you will be better off earning points from their bank program, American Express. American Express programs not only transfer to Delta, but also 26 other airlines and hotels.
Really? Okay. So is that something that you can help people sort of better understand? Because again, I think so many of us, when it comes to these credit card programs, are kind of in the dark.
I do. I teach folks every single week new programs that are dive deeper into them so they can understand how to be able to leverage those points so that they can be able to get first class vacations and flights as well as first class hotels.
Okay, so we're coming up on summer season, unofficially kicking off for Memorial Day weekend in a couple of weeks. And so people are looking at their wallet and they're like, I don't know if I have the right credit card. Very quickly, what would you recommend?
I would recommend currently the Chase Sapphire Preferred. It has a 100,000 point bonus. Also, the Capital Venture X. Capital One over the past few years have really improved their program. They have those cafes, if you ever made it out there. They're fantastic. They give you half off. The other thing about you can do is too, a lot of these new credit cards are coming up with credits that you could be able to use, like Uber credits. Like if you shop at Saks Fifth Avenue, they're giving you $100, $200 just by being able to have that card.
All right. So then I think we can all have a very happy summer if we know how to use the correct credit cards.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Ben, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for giving us just, I'm sure, a snapshot of some of the information that you can help people find.
Yes, I think everyone out there who actually is looking to travel is better off by earning some type of points rather than none.
Bingo. Ben, thanks a lot.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.